Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Ziggin. So, if you're new to this channel, we'll summarize this real quick. So, for other channels, they might put video, or put subtitles, or put sound, but I've tried that in the past, multiple times. I always get a strike, and then have to wait 90 days to get rid of the strike. I almost got terminated a few times in the past from trying that. So for the foreseeable future, we'll be doing this way. So if you don't like the way I do it, just go to a different channel. Don't dislike this video, because that's why I see a lot of people will be like, oh, just delete your channel. Oh, you're doing it this way, delete your channel and dislike the video and leave. This is how we've been doing for the last 2 years. So the way we do it is up in the corner here is a timer. I will put 3 seconds on the timer if the video is 15 minutes or longer, about 10-15 minutes or longer. If the video is less minutes than that, I put 2 seconds on the timer. But basically, I will start my video at 0 seconds. I will do a 3-second countdown. When my video hits, so like 3, 2, 1, and then when my video hits 3 seconds, I hit continue, and about that's my timer will be linked up with the same amount of seconds as the video. So if you want to watch with me, just put the timer through, put your video to 3 seconds. When I get to 0, just hit play and you're good to go. You're watching the video about the same time I am. Like I said, if you guys don't like this, go to a different channel. This will be at the start of every anime, television, or TV show, or movie episode reaction and review. I do the full time, so if you want to watch it fully with me, that's how we do it. Also, if you've seen this intro before, you can skip past it, because down below here it's going to be split up from intro to where we start the video. I usually give it about 5-10 seconds before we start the video, and then after the video I do the review. I usually section it off on that, or if we do we do more than 2 episodes or 3 episodes, we'll be sectioned off with each episode reaction, and then at the end we do the review for all of them. Otherwise, that's how we do it here. Like I said, if you don't like it, just go to a different channel. But this is how we're probably going to do this for the foreseeable future. Otherwise, thank you for sticking to the whole thing if you're new to this channel. Otherwise, let's jump into it, whatever this video might be, and hopefully you guys do enjoy. Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Ziggin. I'm going to put this in close to the beginning after I talk about how this works. This is a really long video. I'm sorry about that, but I first picked up this and I wanted to do only 1 episode, and then how the episode ended, I wanted to pick up a second one, and then how that ended, I pick up the third. So I've caught up with this, and that's why it's long. But not only that, but I stop and I talk about the episodes a little bit between episodes, but then at the very end, I'm picking up details. I'm writing down a list of characters and stuff. I have 3 lists of just information about the anime. So there's probably like 20 minutes of that, 10-15 minutes of that. I'll have them categorized and split up down below here if you want it skipped around, and then I review each episode separately. I don't just combine them all like I usually do with when I'm picking up multiple episodes, and then we do the outro. But that's why it's so long, is I talk about this a lot, and the other reason I talk about it so much is I got more comments of people wanting me to talk more about stuff I'm reacting to and reviewing, so I want to try that. So that's why it's so long. I'm sorry. Usually it's not this long. With 3 episodes, it's usually maybe at max an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. I think this is like almost 3 hours long, so I'm very sorry about that. But this should be the longest part of this show. As long as I don't fall behind 4 or 5 episodes, then this should be the longest part of the series, the intro part. But as far as me talking about after watching the 3, I love the show, and I can't wait for the next episode to come out. Otherwise, I really hope you guys do enjoy, and let's jump into the reactions and reviews of the Iceblade Sorcerer the Iceblade Sorcerer shall rule the world. I have to write it down fully because I keep messing it up, but we'll hop into that. We'll hop into the reaction review right now. Ooh. Hello, YouTube. This is Mr. Crazy Deacon. I am back. We're doing a new show. Let me quickly make sure I say this correctly. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I wonder how people are doing this, because the name of this is the Iceblade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World. We're picking up 1 episode. I'm not picking up all 3. I'll pick up episode 2 and 3 if I really like this. Real quick, we're gonna talk about it. I've seen a clip or two, a clip and a half. Because one autoplayed, because it likes to recommend me stuff, and I just have autoplay on. But I've seen a clip, and as far as I'm getting from this reminds me very much of the Misfits of the Demon King Academy. Either the kid, the main guy, is the Iceblade Sorcerer, I know. That's why the title. But, I'm guessing he's either reincarnated or he's been frozen in time or something. I have no idea with him. I just know, in the gist of it, thinking the half of the other clip is he's gotten into a school he's gotten into a school, but he's labeled as someone who has no powers in that. From what I saw, I'm liking it, and then I've seen the intro, and it's on my music list. And I love the song for the intro. If you're ever curious, whenever I pick up new shows and stuff like this, and you're watching my channel, a lot of the times it's because I've seen clips or AMVs or the intro. That's what gets me into shows. I can't jump into a show entirely unknown unless I get very high praises from friends and family. Because my family watch anime too, but if I get high praise with family or friends, I will pick it up. But also, why we're picking up 1 episode is there's 1 episode out of dubbed. I just quickly want to do one last thing before we do jump into this. Or I should actually make sure okay, time is good there. I haven't listened. Oh yes, the 1 clip I saw half of was a dub clip. I should be fine with the dub voice. If you're ever curious why I pick up sub or it's dubbed, this one I think I can pick up sub or dub and have no problem. Is the voice actors, if my brain can't see that person having the voice within my head, I can't watch it. I usually pick dub over sub because I'm very slow at reading and I miss stuff, and a lot of the sub stuff I might have to go back and, after doing the video, go back and watch 2 or 3 times and more just to pick up everything if I missed anything. And I love doing dub so much more because I can just feel like the emotion and everything I can tell so much more easily than try and read it through subtitles and whatever. But also it comes down to does the voice for the character match to what the voice I think is. Like, I can't watch Welcome to Demon School dubbed because it doesn't match for me. The slime isekai anime, I've tried watching subbed and dubbed and neither match for me. I can't. Otherwise, I would pick that up a long time ago. But we're doing, like I said, we're doing The Iceblade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World, Episode 1, Season 1, dubbed. So if you want to watch along, you can do dubbed or sub. It doesn't matter. This time should still be the same. Let me turn off my Xbox because I technically don't need it on. I'm not doing anything on there. I should have put myself in Minecraft and had myself in AFK farms, but whatever. Otherwise, like I said, we're doing episode 1. I don't know how... I'm really hoping I love this, because I will say if this doesn't hook me on the first episode fully, we will pick up probably episode 2 or 3, because some animes do take 3 episodes, up to 3 episodes for me to get hooked. And I'll give this anime a chance, because as from the small clip I've seen, I think I will like the show. Otherwise, like I said, episode 1 of the Iceblade Sorcerer Wants to Rule the World. Episode 1 of it. And, actually, I don't know why I didn't do this. Usually I let this load about 30 seconds. Okay, it's done. In 3, 2, 1. Mentor, I give them credit to show this blood or like just this blood so early on. Some animes don't like showing blood, some do, but to show it this early on with a tragic experience, probably. Oh, here's the intro song. I love this song. Do I know any of the words? Not yet. There's a picture somewhere in the anime of him younger, the main character. I'm guessing it's a young kid younger, with a bunch of people. If he is the Iceblade Sorcerer, I'm guessing the rest of them are the other sorcerers, because the other thing I know, there's seven great it's 7 or 8 great magicians, and he is one of them. Other than that, I really don't know too much more. And maybe that's a lot more than I needed. But like I said, I don't jump into stuff unknowingly. I've only done it once or twice. And that's, like I said, if people really recommend it. This is a clip of him catching her. I've seen half of this. So it's gonna have a mixture of misfits. The misfit of Demon King Academy had the same type of vibe of royalties thinking they're way better. Well, it's even in real day. Royalties thinking they're way better than everybody else. Okay, this cockiness almost reminds me of Byakuya with the Bankai. Right now, him and his entourage him and his henchmen here, his entourage, remind me of like a Pokemon, like just a rival trainer with just like people that just yes men's. Maybe I'm wrong about that, and hopefully I am, but wow, she's very nice. So they all are. Ugh, so they all are in hoods. I saw. I just thought maybe they're all black, like black shadows, but they aren't. Oh, it's the lady that met the guy here. I didn't pick up the name. I should have. I should have picked up both names and written it down somewhere. I'll write it down between this episode and the next one. Well, if I like the series, after episode 3, if I like the series, I'm putting the page in my journal for info. She has a girl crush. That lady from earlier. The other clip I've seen is them talking about the like sorcerers. I was making sure no lag. For some reason, my eyes are playing. Amelia. That's neat. I'll have to buy more ibuprofen. I'm going. I wonder if these are passed down through generations like the Demon Slayer art, or if the seven change all the time. Ooh. Oh, I love that. I love when. I have noticed there is a kid in the class or a student in the class that is still wearing the black hood, like always on. Which I'm very curious if that's. What the fuck? I'm. Oh, what? This is like Sword Online allocation with all the mechanics. Okay. So one's capability is the limit. Okay, so we have this. We still have the four. No. What was that? From what? I'm curious about her. I'm guessing it's a lady. The voice was very subtle, but it could be a man. Or someone in between. It doesn't matter. They're doing a lot of this. Like, I give them credit for putting so much. I really, I he is coming off as a douchebag, a douche canoe, but I'm really hoping he evolves as a character when the series goes on. Lisa. This fan group names. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, it's fine to get carried away. The if a significant other started rambling and going off, I wouldn't. It's more cute when it comes from. So that's so great. I wonder if he de-age or if he is frozen in time. Like I said, I'm very curious about him because he's such a weird thing. Like my brain just can't pick it up what he is. Dorms, I'm guessing. Is that Bakugo's voice actor? It is Bakugo's voice actor. Dubbed. What was his name? Fuck you. That's awesome. The name will be recognized by everyone because he's ordinary. I might have to make a page just for itself, even if it's a throwaway page, because there's a lot of information they're giving me. If it is the same voice actor as Bakugo in My Hero, it's very subtle. If she goes off like this every so often, great. The also for someone that's very obsessed with pigtails, the the only the only other anime that goes hard where someone loved the pigtails above and beyond is Defrag. Is the other show. I'm liking the cast. I want. Why? So she's gonna still hide her hair and ears for a while, which is fine. A character can't change that quickly. You weren't expecting that one, weren't you? Holy fuck! Oh. Absolute victory. That probably shattered that guy. Do I want to pick up a second episode? I really love that one. And that was a lot of like world building and just getting started off. I need to go back and pick up two things. I want to pick up the name of the other buff guy, and then I missed the not fully missed, but most of the chat at the end. This is like fan service at the end, which is fine. I don't care. Fan service, I really don't care about. If an anime shows it, it shows it. If a manga shows it, it shows it. Does it change my opinion on the anime or manga? No, I have no de facto. Let's just show them as potential love mates for Ray. Then if so, then incredible. We have 4 girls on the I don't want to say menu. 4 that are on. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me clear this. I need to go back before I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. That was really, really fun. What the hell was his name? Armstrong? That Evie Armstrong. No fucking way. Armstrong is the one name that I will always remember Armstrong here. Fucking Armstrong. That's so great because even if it's not related at all, but to have a guy that's super muscular out and called it Armstrong is great. It's absolutely incredible. See, he says he's a friend of Ray's. Uh, in the subbed, which I have to go to now because if we're picking up a second episode, I'm not picking up the third. There's no way I'm picking up three because I need to record something, and that should take priority over this. But I really, I really liked the intro and everything. I want to pick up at least one. We're doing two now, but yeah, I really, real quick. I've seen a screenshot of this on Twitter. I'm pretty sure, maybe I misread it, and I misread a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm Ray's bosom buddy. I I think I've seen it as Life Mate 2, which is weird, but whatever. It might have been just a fan thing. But whatever. We're picking up episode 2. Episode 2 will be subbed because like I said, there's only one dubbed right now. And I probably won't fall as far behind to where the dub will be picked up, so we're picking up episode 2 of the Iceblade Sorcerer will rule the world, right? Iceblade Sorcerer will rule the world. I probably am saying it wrong. I can't, like I said, since this is brand new, I don't know the title fully off my head, and also I don't have a book. I'll write a page or two. I'll write a page of in my journal, so next time we pick this up, I know exactly what to say and bring up notes for. Oh, my brain is not. It's just so much. Otherwise, like I said, we're picking up episode 2. I'm gonna put 3 seconds on the clock. I wonder if I can. Never mind. I'll do that later. Let me let this load a tiny bit. Okay, Iceblade Sorcerer. Who will rule the world, or will rule the world. Episode 2, season 1, in 3, 2, 1. This is subbed. I love that clash at the end. Are they working out? That's also, I really need to look back into that. With muscle training, I can't remember. Sometimes you can drink the protein before the workout, and some people do it after. I don't know what's the best for that. I haven't done muscle training or like really worked out in years. I'm guessing the card has to do with the muscle training thing they just previewed at the end or teased. I'm guessing the guy we saw die in the first episode in the first like 10 minutes. I'm guessing that was the mentor to Ray. boy who became the world's strongest sorcerer. Environmental Research Club. Hunters. No one was expecting that. Okay, I am. What is going on here? So the gold hunter, there's a hunter license. The guy who is built but still has like a beer belly is the type. If I ever got fit, it wouldn't be like most of the other bulk. It would be the buff like buff buff muscles, but with the belly. That's the bulk I would like. A test. Yeah, Sarah. She's in the intro. He's probably gonna finish it before a week. If it actually takes a week, it'd be great because then we know his power still. Oh my god, is Armstrong here? Oh, he's working out. Makes sense. I'm guessing to separate the gardens. fruit sandwiches. I never thought about putting fruit within between bread, but I would. It would definitely be. You need the right type of bread and type of filling to make it taste really good. I wonder what you would have to put. I love fruit. I'm actually Day 4. Wow. Not even a week yet. It's really well done. It's the path and everything is pristine. It's really, really well done. For a garden. To set the foundation so well, I helped plant a lot when I was younger with my mother. Looking at flowers, looking at animal, pill bugs. No, everybody likes different things. I will say the only thing I do hate is when people will throw down something for like example, I will put a show on the back burner if someone says, "Oh, this show is 10 times better than the show you're watching." Your show is that show is trash compared to this one. If you throw an anime or a manga or something and you throw it in the garbage, if you compare it to garbage and say this show is better because your one you're watching is garbage, if you downplay a show for your show, I'm gonna throw it on the back burner because it's why would you? I don't like people like that. I love like all shows. I don't think I have one hated show I've seen. But that's probably just me. I missed part of that conversation there. I'm gonna have to go back. He's a busybody. What the hell? I'm not gonna remember any of this. I wonder what the practical exams will be. My guess is it'll be Armstrong, Ray, the girl without the elf ears, and then the red hair girl. I don't know names, and sorry. This is what happens with new stuff. I'm gonna have to rewatch both episodes to pick up notes. You look. I love this honest personality. I kind of figured she would join. He's even more pissed. I really hope he develops as a character. I really hope he doesn't stay as cocky like this throughout the whole thing. $24. That's a neat test. I wonder if the swords are wooden or actual real. I'm guessing real if there's monsters. They're all kind of individuals. But I can see why she looks down on herself if she was bullied and teased for her appearance for so long. It does something to you over the years. I wonder what his full power is. It probably will be a long time before we actually see his hair turn white and use the Iceblade Sorcerer magic, but whoa. Okay, I wondered how the stamps worked and how that. Okay, cool. I really hope they would show it so early on so we know. It makes sense that she would be overjoyed with bugs. I'm very curious with her. I got one idea, but I'm not saying it until we get to the end and I go back and read something. I didn't pick up the full sentence there. I was reading way too slow. I'm guessing we'll eventually get this. I'm guessing it'll be flashbacks for now and then. Eventually. Is he actually sleeping or is he actually gonna watch? Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, so he has a Sodom. I'm really hoping none of them betray him. The only one I doubt is the lady with red hair. He runs so quickly. Oh, damn. Oh. So he's using the code to make himself faster, but also to dodge more frequently. Sure. I'd get the guy who's upside down first. Oh. Is that the... Uh-oh. Who is the Watcher? Is that the trader? Oh, it powered up. Fuck, do we do 3 episodes? I'd be caught up. I really love this outro, too. I need to do Aruma-kun and My Hero, and I also have to catch up on manga. I haven't recorded things in about a week because work has been chaos, but also I've not been feeling great. I want to go full into it, but I've been feeling really down on myself, but whatever. I have pizza here. I'm going to have to rewarm that up. I can't eat cold pizza. Not that. I definitely want apple, but we're picking up the 3rd episode. Screw it. I'll put something at the beginning just to talk real quick about it. I'm guessing that's some type of magic to power up the beast. I'm guessing that's a traitor. If not, it's a teacher trying to test the true strength of Rei. I need to go back though. The red hair woman, like I said, don't know the names. I'll write down next time we do an episode. I'm very curious because she has something hidden about her, and that's fine. I don't want to put the full trust into her. She is very kind, and by the way all nobles have been shown up to this point, a lot of them are more cocky. And even if she's the eldest daughter of the highest family under the royal family, it just doesn't feel right. And it could just because how she grew up. But still, I can't. With her, it's. My brain just doesn't want to accept her. She just could be that good of a person and not hiding anything, but something about her is just throwing me off. I need to go back. There's 2 sentences in there I didn't goddamn read because it went by too fast. Wait. The red hair woman, the sentence I missed because I threw it away automatically because I said I'd come back to it. I mean, I've put in so much effort to become who I am right now. I wonder if she was horrible in the past or if she was the total opposite of how she is now. And seeing Rei defeat everything like so easily is pushing her. Like, she is having self-confidence issues, which is fine. That my opinion might shift with that. The way she is now could be because of how she was in the past, or because I'm on the fence about her. I'm sorry if I'm calling them just by hair color or last names or whatever. That will change next time when I have a journal entry with information about the show. But for right now, when I don't have that, we're just going to go off hair color and other icons. Going back to the pigtails girl. It seemed like we could talk so comfortably, so maybe I read into it too far. Did I offend you? A friend I've never had. The sun's already starting to go down. I'd love to talk about the various bugs I saw in the jungle sometime. I'm curious with her now. I missed that part of the conversation because I was talking to you guys and talking over it. The girl with blonde hair, when they're talking about the bugs and that, she says, I've never had a friend. Which either she has a shelter life or because of how she likes bugs, it always put off other individuals. Or maybe I'm looking too far into it. Which I'm now curious about her backstory. But we probably won't get backstories for a long time, which I'm fine. But I'm very curious about her. because there's different ways you can play off a character or the backstory or the history, and she could be either way, or she was just too. She also could have sheltered herself away from making interactions with people, which could also be the case. I'm now curious about multiple things, but like I said, I don't know names that well. I'll know it next time. We're picking up a third episode. I'm giving episode 2 a. I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 because now I'm very curious with 2 of them. More curious about the 2, the pigtails and the red-haired lady, because of the sentences they've said. Also curious if that's a traitor or a teacher or whatever at the end that powered back up the monster. Ugh. My hands are gonna be shaking because I took some energy. Been drinking an energy drink, but I need it because I've been really down. My energy low. I need to stop thinking of my past. When evaluating an anime like this, I try to equate it to past events in my life or past animes or manga, but if I think of certain events, I will cry, and that's why I'm on the verge. I need to stop thinking, and we're going to pick up the third episode. That's not going away in my head anytime soon. Just one real quick mention. The girl with blue hair and ears, she probably looked down on herself so much. It's also possible she went down the deep end like me, where being told how your looks or your personality or something that you can't really change all too much is why you're getting bullied, or is the case, you might fall into the habit of what I did, and I don't think I can ever come back from it, is every day in the morning I would look in the mirror and I would say the most horrible things to my face, looking straight into my own eyes. Because if I could say the most horrible things, I could make it through the day like their words meant nothing to me. Because I've already sunk as low as I could possibly go. I'm just hoping she is not the same way. I'm hoping she doesn't put herself down as far as I would to make it better for yourself. Because, like I said, I don't know if I can ever come back from it. It's had such a psychological issue with me that I really don't know if I can. I'm really hoping it's just stuff she've heard and self-doubt in that, and she can come back from it and be more open instead of what I'm going through, because it's going to be so much harder for a journey. I know this is fictional characters, but still, I like to equate everything as a, not a puzzle, like more of a entire storyline, and it's why I love tattoos and stuff, because they show story, they have story behind it. There's a lot that come into tattoos. Even something so quick, there's something behind of why you wanted that quick tattoo. It's not something, a reaction. There's always something that causes the reaction in an event. Same thing with the characters within the anime. That's also why I like scars. Scars are so amazing for me. They're really cool. I need to stop talking about my past. Let's just jump into episode 3 before I go off the deep end with more. Sorry about me rambling. We're going to pick up episode 3 of the Iceblade Sorcerer who will rule the world. Or pick up episode 3 dubbed of season 1, and I need to put 3 seconds on the clock. I don't know what I'm doing. I also need to let this load. Episode 3 of Iceblade Sorcerer in 3, 2, 1. I really love the intro. I need to look up the ending. I wonder how long his secret will remain before it's been found out. I wonder if he's going to have to go full out to protect everyone here. Also, to know that elves are something to look down upon in this world, or maybe half-breeds, is also a different question that I have now. Let me just think about the episode. I can't think of stuff other than that. We'll talk a lot. I'm sorry for this being such a long video too. I really didn't think I would pick up all 3. So she was close by her group, which makes sense. Well, it's a big forest, but still. Oh, we're getting help from the other people, which is great. So he was going to use Iceblade Sorcerer. I wonder if those are... I'm guessing that is a traitor. No, it's fine. You helped there. Fucking a totem of people. She is pissed. I wonder when, if they find out about, even if they do find out about his strength, I don't think they will. Maybe they will change. Character development is great to see. What's up with Amelia? There's a lot of characters' names I'm gonna have to write down. Maybe I'll do it when we're reviewing the episodes. Okay, so this is. So this was the former Iceblade Sorcerer. Yeah, it does because they show that off in the when making the snow flowers, the ice flowers, the ice roses. Which was brain might lead. It's neat to know that this is within the brain, so if something like that existed in our world, our scientists were probably, oh, well, I don't know. Something that could be held kept secret. Well, it's secret because no one has figured out how to decode it yet, but that could, I'm rambling. I will say A long time ago, I started writing my own story, and I stopped. I do make mentions of it every so often, but I'm not good at writing. Never have been. Are we actually gonna? Is Ray actually gonna join that? So training in that. Is that what the book was? I read it had said boot camp on there, but I need to go back. Library? I do like how she's not hiding her ears or her hair, even without Ray going. It's. I wonder if it's more within the society of the nobles and the rich that's where she gets more picked on. But I wonder. That book is huge. That's almost as big as the Halo Encyclopedia. Halo Encyclopedia is more thicker, but I don't think it's that big. It's like this big, this long. I have it over there. It's just under so much stuff. Halo Encyclopedia was an incredible gift to get when I was younger. I will give credit that this is a new style. It's a new language. I wonder if people have decoded, or if the author has put out stuff to decode stuff like that. I do like the seeing the emotion with the pigtails. I wonder why some of it is engraved in a different language than the language shown in the anime. Like, it's not fully. Definitely missed something there. I'm gonna have to go back. Oh, I already have to go back to two different moments, so one more doesn't matter too much. Oh, it's Amelia. She is jealous. That's what that is. A bug. Yeah, so she's either hiding something or she I don't know. She technically is, but this is the teacher, right? Fight for several years have passed since. Okay, so talking about former students and being. Both friends and teachers. So she doesn't know about him fully. I'm guessing she just wanted to chat. Oh no. I'm guessing the traitor is trying to set the flames ablazing in the guy there. Because it would be an easy way to use him as a test of how powerful Ray White is without knowing who he is. I need at least a page or two just in case. So this has to go after One Piece and Namaka. I'm going to give this page 54. I absolutely spelled Sorcerer wrong, but that's fine. Iceblade Sorcerer. I'm gonna go back and do names, but I also need to go back to episodes. Wait. I just saw something in the preview. The boy who became the world's strongest sorcerer releases his secret power. So next episode, people will see his secret. Well, at least a couple, because it seems like the douchebag is gonna do another duel with him using actual swords. It also looks like some type of barrier around them, which means more than likely it's gonna be whoever loses the barrier breaks or something along the lines. So you have that happening, and it looks like he's gonna use the Iceblade Sorcerer magic. Let me throw this down. We're gonna start reviewing. Oh yeah, let me go back and see some stuff real quick. Okay, let me read the full conversation at the place. Let me introduce you. Lisa. Lisa. Okay, this is Claris. I have to put like elf or pigtails next to someone just so it's easier. Claris Cleveland. Okay, so so that was just him kind of talking each of Lisa and Claris up, and they were not like they were getting embarrassed because of the fact, which is good to know. That's what I missed. I can't remember the other two. Oh, the book. The book is what I wanted to see. Okay, you can't read most of it. It just says boot camp there, partially. At least that would be my guess, but it could be something entirely different because the writing. I'm trying to find the last. Amelia. Red hair. I do like the maid teasing the former master. I can't even think of the first place I needed to stop. I do like how the stamps were attained. I'm very curious about Amelia. Also curious about Claris and Lisa. Before I forget, and we're gonna have to go back, is the gold license. The gold license is something I'm I can't find what the first thing was. Okay, let me go back to the teacher's chat. I'm sorry if I'm being a little too quiet. I'm just trying to pick up stuff I missed. We're going to go back to episode 1 and 2, and then once I pick up the notes I want to write down, like, I want to write down the 7 things of magic that he went down. I want to write down the ranks of each of the different ranks of the people. I also want to write down the Armstrong's name, his first name. And then after that, I probably want to look at, when we're going through, is I'll find the name of the 2 women that we got the names of for the flower place. Also, if we got a name of the head of the hunters, the team there. I wonder if the teacher does know him or if it's just... By the way they're talking, I don't think the teacher does know exactly who he is. She's just talking to him like ordinary student, ordinary person, because of her past experiences with how students ended with got out of the academy wishing they could have done more, or just not making the mark. Okay, down here at the bottom, I'm putting Carla made ice. Former Iceblade. What was his name? Lydia. Okay. Let me go back to the first episode, and we're gonna go from there. And we're gonna talk when we go, because pick up names and doing that shouldn't be too bad, because I have to flip through the episode anyways. Sorry, this is really long and drawn out, but so the very start of the I'm guessing he de-aged or something happened. I'm giving this a second page. And I'm going to put some notes here that might come up. Howard was the name of the guy who died in the flashback that we got at the very start of the show. I'm guessing that's Lydia there. I also wonder what they mean by... Let me write that down. Overheating. My only guess with that, with the little knowledge we now have, is maybe overheating is when you're getting close to your limit, or you have gone over your personal limit for what your capability is. You've gone over that limit, you've passed the threshold, and that's what happened. Maybe. Very curious, because that could mean a lot of things. Really love the intro. Them playing... I love how they do the intros, because it's them showing off scenes and them leading into the intro, and the music slowly starts while the scenes are playing, and it plays through the intro. I need to pick up the green hair girls. I think we got a name for it. Maybe we did it in the dubbed. Mr. Alium. That's the guy, the douche. I'm putting him further down. Okay. Mr. Alium. The other people in them, I'm hoping we get names for everybody here, but they are definitely like his entourage or his backup crew. I'm guessing Mr. Alium has a higher family standing than the others. That would be my guess, from the little we've got of him. It was like episode 2 that we got the families. It's the royal family. And then it goes down to the Rose family. Then it goes down to another family, and then down to the third one. We'll find that and we'll talk about that. The whole introduction of the characters, and like I said, I really am curious about Amelia, because she is definitely hiding her old self, but I wonder if that's because she is more horrible, or if it's something entirely different. The entrance ceremony was actually cool of how they did this. I do like the fires being started with magic, but also the rising platforms within front of the president. Abby Garnett. 7 wizards. We don't know. I don't know the ranks yet. Abby Garnet. That's the Prez. I should have shortened president because I'm right into other stuff now. Not writing down the school because I really don't care for it right now. If it comes more like the school name comes up more and more, we'll write it down. But so far they've only mentioned it like once or twice. I don't think we got the teacher's name. Okay, we did get her name. Teacher would be Helena Grady. This is page 54 and 55 in the journal. I do like, so far within the 3 episodes, we've gotten at least some change within the characters. Not much, but still, they're slowly seeing how powerful Rey is. Amelia was... Oh, what is the word? Amelia was more jealous that he was hanging out with 2 different women. Because I'm guessing she might have feelings already for Rey. But also... I think I just lost that train of thought. I've lost it. Sorry. We're gonna move on. This is the episode we get the 7 ranks. We also get the other 2 names, other than Ray White. Okay. Sorcerer's ranks. Let me go back and make sure. I don't think I spelled Sorcerer right. I did not spell Sorcerer right. I almost got it correct. I did OR at the end, not ER. Which is great because I would have done... The other way I would have done it was SORCORER. I would have not done that in any way, shape, or form. Sorcerer ranks. Okay. Bronze.
Is there some sort of ranking system you're writing down?
I'm writing down a lot of stuff. In the first...
No, the only reason I point that out is because that's the problem with any sort of fantasy-esque thing is there's some ranking system, and it uses medals
I-
or gems.
I
or
picked up
abstract
one
other
episode.
terms.
I picked up one episode. At the end, I was like, I can pick up a second one. And then I got to the end of the second one. They left me somewhere, so I was like, fuck it, I'm picking up all three. I have to do a Rumikun and My Hero still. I'm probably only going to get into a Rumikun unless... If Spencer's not on, then I'll do My Hero. But...
I'll also say at least 2 or 3 times you triggered some sort of weird, like, response from you where I was like, you said that, like, I'm assuming that female character is the one you're calling Amelia. Right?
Yeah.
I kept thinking you were talking for some, like, my brain only goes to ReZero.
Yes,
So my brain was like, wait, did more episodes? No, he's playing something else. I'll go back to what I was watching. But every time, like, for at least 2 or 3 of the times you said it, my brain heard it just enough to be like, wait, what?
So apparently the last rank is the grand rank, which is regarded as sacred. Okay. Yeah, so only 7 grand sorcerers can exist at once. Like I said, I'm very curious if we'll find out if it's, like I said, like the Demon Slayer core, the 7 there. I wonder if it's a passed down tradition, or if if the 7 are the power that gets passed down every single time, so it's the same 7 powers, or if powers shift and change over time. That'd be Garnet. And then the Sorcerer Caroline. I said Carolina. I looked over.
No.
Okay. Pink hair.
I was just contemplating certain things about this game.
Oh, Danganronpa?
Yeah.
I do.
Deacon, to go to the trial room, there's a mountain or 7 mountains, one with fucking Monokuma's head. It will like release a staircase wherever there's a trial.
Mm-hmm.
They go up into it and take an elevator down. There's a few executions that take place not down there, like the one that just happened where it's like on like a beach / water like island area, and like they don't show them going like between any areas, and they even run to a person that got injured during an execution, but there's also it's still just the same room. Like there's no extra bit that's ever shown to like lead to the.
I'm gonna have to show you a moment or two from the episodes after I'm done with my review. This is called Code Theory. Okay. I do like how the magic works in this universe. They explained it, at least they explained a lot here, but to get the basics of how it works and that is great to show off in the first episode. I do wonder if this is based off a manga or a novel. Okay, that's a 5th element, though. Okay, I'm never gonna be able to pronounce that word. So the states, they do have the 4 states of liquid, solid, gas, plasma, but the 5th being anything else is classified as a phenomenon. Phenomenon. Is that how you?
I don't know, Deacon. I had it, and then you said it 2 more times, and my brain just lost.
That's right. That's how that word is pronounced.
Yeah, phenomenon. Now I can't do it myself because of you. I don't know. You said it enough times where it's become gush. Like it loses all meaning.
I think the last thing we need before we go through parts of the episode and just talk is I need the name of Armstrong, his first name, and I also need, well, other than the other one, which we'll wait until we get to episode 2, is I need the different uses of magic. So let me grab Armstrong's name, and then we're going to talk fully about episode 1. We're going to section it off because we've been just talking and me picking up notes about this. Okay. There's Rebecca, the plant group. I also need to pick up the I already passed Armstrong. Evie Armstrong. Okay. I don't have to write down a category. I don't have to write down muscles or anything with him. I'm just going to remember him as Armstrong. There's no way I'm not going to remember him as Armstrong. Okay, so we'll pick up more. Let's now quickly do this. We're going to talk about review of the first episode. This episode, this is going to be long. I'm sorry. This is really long compared to usual stuff. Actually, I should probably leave this up for a tiny bit more. So the first episode entirely, I think I gave it a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna keep the ranking of 9 out of 10. So we have the beginning. They show a flashback of Ray White, of a mentor of such passing away, which is Howard. Don't know. Then we have what I'm guessing is Lydia, the former Ice Mage, Iceblade Sorcerer, being injured, and I'm guessing that's how she ended up in the wheelchair. Then we get the intro, which really great intro. Then we get Ray White, right? God damn it, my English. Ray White student bumping into him. We don't know the name, unless I skipped it, and if I did, you guys can tell me. And that's where they find out he's ordinary, and you can see the cockiness come off of the people. Then we run into Mr. Allium, which, like I said, I'll probably just call him douchebag or Allium every so often. But he is he has a very pompous attitude towards him, because he's categorized a ordinary, and he just can't believe that ordinary got into the school, even though he's already been verified and everything. His own ego is not helping it. But I'm guessing that's because he grew up within the environment he did, like most of the nobles and aristocrats did. Then we get him, or Amelia, coming in and talking to him, or stopping and introducing herself. And she's technically the highest family under the royal family. And she's very friendly. We'll talk about her in episode 2 review. The entrance ceremony was grand. Then we get talks about the seven ranks of a sorcerer, bronze, silver, or the bronze, silver, gold. The 5 ranks of sorcery: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, grand. And can only be 7 grand sorcerers at a time. That brings in the whole thought of why, or if the sorceries, like the 7 sorcery magics, stay the same. It's just passed on to another student, or if it's done differently in its entire way. Then we get the basic of the code theory of the magic source of the basic of how the magic works within this universe or in this anime, which is very, very cool. We'll talk more about that when it pops up again in the future. He follows during it. During it, I never put down Lydia Ainsworth. During the study, we have a half elf, Lisa, talking about a doctorate level study. What was that? Anti-material code. Which I'm curious if that... She states that the magic can be undone by the sorcerer who uses the magic, but I wonder if the anti-material code is something that other user can use on the magic of other users. Maybe I should also write that down. Ugh, I already have so much put down. I'm going to fill up 2 pages and we're going to have to put a third for a new one. Okay. He finds her in the library. They talk, and you can tell that from the chat, the half elves or elves are looked upon downwards, looked upon negatively in this universe or this anime, which makes me curious if we'll come upon more elves or half elves within the series. Then we find the dorm room where we find one of my favorite characters so far, Evie Armstrong, fucking incredible name. But we find him, and he finds out from shaking the hands and probably doing a quick muscle test that Ray is really strengthened. We skip forward to the morning after. and Ray White runs into the plant group president Rebecca on his morning jog, a third year, which I'm curious if this goes to 4 years or if this is only a 3-year thing. Okay, here's the 3 top families. I thought this was episode 2. Rose, then Bradley, then Ogren. We got what? I think we got one from each of the family. Or we got the pig hair girl, Clarice, is part of one of the other families, Bradley or Ogren. But I'm curious which one. Then he runs into... This episode was just grand entirely. We're going to talk more about the ending here. Oh, Cleverland. So, not one of the 3 grand families. Okay, let me skip to the end. So, he does have a talk with the president of the school. And we see a picture of when Ray White was younger. So, I'm guessing he's just been... he's been growing up alongside these grand wizards. I'm guessing the cloak that they wear are the cloak of the grand wizards, which if so, then what we actually have 7 here. That could be all 7 grand wizards, or it's the 5 of them and the 2 are just bodyguards or people related to them. Or friends of the group, which if so, we've seen 5 of the Grand Wizards and 2 extras, or we have all 7 Grand Wizards here. Who knows? They said only the 3 are known about, which is Abby Garnet, Carol, Caroline, and Lydia, which has been retired onto Ray White. Well, I don't think he has a title yet, but he is known. He is the one that has the power now. Then we get to the very end sequence. The incredible fight, the mock battle between Eliam and Ray White, where they are calling him a withered wizard because of him being ordinary. And then him being able to block with his sword skills or deflect the attack and then destroy it entirely. I'm guessing he enhanced the blade of the sword using the code theory to be able to shatter Eliam's sword into splinters, which also shattered Eliam's ego. in a sense, because his ego, he absolutely thought he was going to win because he's an ordinary, but he won so flawlessly. And throughout the episodes, you're going to also see Ray White also having the time of his life. We're going to move on to episode 2. So there's only 2 things I have to write down when we're going through this episode, so this will be a lot quicker. The 2 things I have to write down is the plant group. We got a name of another group there. Well, 3 things. I think we got a name of one of the other hunters. I'm guessing the leader of the group there, and the 7 different types of magic. So I gave this an 8. I'm gonna move this to an 8.5 because absolutely the second episode was better than the third. Third was more world building and more like daily routines and just show them off, mainly the world and the characters interacting with it, which is fine and all dandy. But definitely the second episode was better than the third. I do like them working out, Armstrong and Ray, because it shows their passion for bodybuilding. I do like him showing off the gold license at the very beginning of the episode and would not find it out until a couple minutes in, which is great because you know it's something special because of Evie's Armstrong's reaction to it. Oh, I could listen to this intro like 100 times in a row and have no problem with it. The song is so good, and the Environmental Research Club, or the Hunters Group. I also think the other reason I'm gonna remember Evie Armstrong so much is his face and hair color reminds me very much of, I started it, I have to pick up more episodes of it, is of Mob Psycho, and he reminds me of Reagan. I think I picked up 4 episodes of that. Gold level is another level. Did we get I might have skipped it. I don't think we got the president's name. The leader of the Hunters team here. Okay, we did not. I thought we did. Which is fine. Dina. Dina is the other person in the plant group. This episode, we got the Hunter group, which shows more potential of how powerful Ray Roy is with a Gold Hunter license. I'm guessing we're probably going to get more information on the Hunters group and the Botany type plant group the more we go on. But for just building the academy more and more is great. I wonder if the club, the Hunters, are all third years there, or if the second and third years, because there are a lot of buff dudes there. I wonder if what they're categorized as. I do like they gave him a week for the Guardian up there, and it took him 4 days to finish it. Also, the muscular body is something that they're all surprised by. Well, the president is surprised by, but multiple people are. There's a spy in the Empire somewheres, which I'm guessing is the one we've seen a lot. We get more of Clarice this episode, talking about how she's never had friends because of her passion about bugs. But I'm guessing there's more to it than just that. Maybe a sheltered life or something. I'm very curious with her, but we'll probably get more of that in the future. God damn it. I do not have enough room. We're going to do a third page for a new thing. Insane. Iceblade. I spelled it wrong this many times. I might as well keep spelling it wrong so I don't pass it over. Because I do pass it over by the spelling if it's not the same. So we have Sorcery in grades. I was going to write down this, but I might as well. We have low grade, mid grade, high grade, and grand grade. Not grand, sorry. Holy grade. And then types. We have quick, remote. After this I'm done writing, and these should go fast. Chain. Delay. Material shift. I absolutely would have not had enough room on the second page. I would absolutely would have on the first page, but I want to leave a lot of space for character names. Intensive. Extensive chain. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, like he said. By the more and more he shows off to, Amelia is slowly figuring out more and more throughout these episodes that he does have something hidden, just as she has something hidden away. But everybody else might see him as a busybody. I will say I don't think I've ever used busybody until God of High School when they called Jin Mori a busybody after he takes out one of the guys in the first episodes. I don't think I've ever used that, calling someone a busybody, before that. Okay. The rest of the episode, they form their team, and then they're taking an exam within a forest where they have to collect stamps, which are stamps that they keep in books or journals. And the team with the most stamps, more stamps, the higher the grade from this experiment test. Also, it's a 24-hour test, which is cool to know that tests can take that much time or even longer, which is cool because that is also teaching survival instincts to the students who haven't gotten enough up to this point. We do see, not this episode, but in episode 3, we do see people backing up Ray White, but we're surely shown more and more of his skills with this forest. Without, even within the first and second episode, we've seen some skill, but now we're building even more into how powerful of a student he is. This episode, at the very end, we get close to the end. We get enough flashback, and we get the understanding from Lydia at this point. We don't know her name, but we get the standpoint that he can tell anybody about him being the Iceblade sorcerer at any time. It's just that if he wants to live a more of a smaller or lesser lifestyle than he would be if everybody knows him as Iceblade sorcerer, then he wants to keep it a secret. But if he finds friends, he might tell them. I'm guessing that's might also be the reason why he will show off the power in the next episode, episode 4, at least in the teaser. But we get the statement in the second episode that he can tell, he has the right to tell people who he is, but it's up to him when he wants to and who he tells it to. Also, we get this episode, which I thought I passed over, so I went back. We have Amelia, the red-haired, Amelia Rose. We got her talk downly on her past self and how much she's changed, which I'm hoping we get a flashback of some kind for each of these characters, showing off more. More so on the 3 I really want to see the back story of. Sorry, I'm forgetting this is 3 pages now. Is Elisa, Clarice, and Amelia. Those are the 3 I really want to see backstories on. Just because of what little details we have gotten in these first 2 episodes. Third episode, a little more, but more so these 3. Then to end it with him running in and using a code to boost, I'm guessing, dodging. And saving Elam's group, but then to have the cloak, which I'm guessing is the spy, buff the enemy to get it to come back. Which means there's some type of spell or tool that can bring stuff back from the dead or boost its potential to make it even more powerful. Otherwise, 8.5 out of 10. We're going to move on to the final episode, episode 3. We're going to probably go through this a lot quicker than the other ones. I'm really sorry. This is so long. I'll put a new intro at the beginning. I don't think I've ever done this long for reviews on anything new. But I got told a while back that I should probably talk a little more about stuff. And I want to do that, even if it comes up with longer videos. Okay, episode 3, I gave a 7.5, 8 out of 10. And I'll probably keep it at probably 7.5, 8 out of 10, somewhere within that range. It was a good episode, but it's more of a showing off the life of the people. Oh, let me quickly do one thing. I want to know when these episodes came out. Apparently the manga is still ongoing. And light novels and manga. When does this come out? So this comes out on Fridays, which is fine because the other stuff comes out on Saturdays. I don't know if all of them come out because Misfits started up again and there's other stuff that's starting up. You guys are going to have to tell me, are the novels still ongoing? I don't know if I put this up. Did I put this up for episode 3 review? If I didn't, we're putting this up now. I'm sorry if I did. My brain is not working because of me not looking up Iceblade. I'm going to have to search up a different term after this. Okay, so episode 3. We're going to jump into that. We start off with the buff monster coming back. And we also get Clarice looking from afar, and she sees Ray White's ability and how strong he is, which also leads into her clapping for him because of how powerful he is, but also for them calling each other friends now, her only friend. But still, for them to also get backup, Ray White to get backup from Ellis, Alicia, Amelia, and Evie, Evi Armstrong, to get backup from them so he didn't have to show off his Iceblade power just yet, to push it back another episode, which is fine. But still, to show them using spells of some sort help. This also did not help Allium at all. Allium still more. This is just, it's putting more and more fuel onto the fire. Maybe Allium will change his mind when he finds out what Ray White is, because then it would make all sense why he got into the academy. But who knows? The character development arc for him might take longer. Then to get the knowledge of that he is the Iceblade Sorcerer, and it's because his former mentor passed it down to him. So that answered my question at the very beginning about him. That it was just he grew up along Grand Wizards, which doesn't fully answer my question, but we have at least some answer to that question I had going into this. If he was like a descendant or reincarnated or something. He's just a new mentor of the Iceblade Sorcerer, which still leaves a lot open. She also tells him later on, when giving him a book, which I'm guessing is how to train more with the Iceblade magic, the sorcery, is to bring his friends this next time, because his smile has changed from a more like forced smile to more of a just normal smile. So she can tell he's having fun. We get him running into Elisa here, and they go to the Grand Library. We do get some stuff about the brain and all that, how the sorcery works, and Lydia is still researching it in the background when she's more like put away because of her injuries now, more relaxed to the side. Then Clara's trying to hide herself away from Ray, where then Ray just finds her. But to then have them all go out for lunch and talk, where Ray just kind of compliments them. And then he runs into Amelia. And Amelia takes him around because she got jealous of him being out with Lisa and Clarice. And so she takes him to show off dresses and that. And when that all happens, she does get scared by a bug and runs out, and Ray doesn't react as she might think because he's grown up along female so closely. But also this shows that she says there that she might be able to show Ray White her true self, which just hints more towards her back, what she might have been before this change in her personality that we only seen so far, which I'm very curious. She's definitely more of a jealous type, which is funny. But how did this episode end? Yeah, he got called in by the teacher. Helena Brady called him to see how his life is going as an ordinary student, being the first ordinary student at the school, and how she regrets not being more personal with the students from former years, because how they see their life now after the school year. Then we have, now I know what it is. This confused me at the very end there. At the very end of the episode, we have the group, Allium's douchebag, his group talking about how he hasn't returned from training yet. Which I wonder if the spy has talked, or whoever this is, I'm guessing spy, has been teaching him more and more in the background. Because you see him burning down some of the forest, or using his magic to train in the forest to beat Ray White. But for a whole episode, it's more of a piece of slice of life episode 3. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna still give it an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Oh no, sorry, 7.5 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 is where my range. Otherwise, that was episode 3 review. This is gonna be a long this is gonna be, I have to render this through the night. So I'm sorry about this being so long. This review, this will be more the outro and talking more. Episode 4, it seems like he's going to show off his power, which I'm very curious how everybody will react with that. More than likely, future parts here won't be as long as this because I need to put down notes and also just want to talk about bunch about this anime. More than likely, because long as I don't fall too far behind, no part should be longer than this part for the introductory part. Otherwise, if you guys like video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up with all the content. Otherwise, this was great. Like I said, I jumped in, only wanted to do one episode, and we picked up all 3. And awesome. It's awesome. I can't wait for more of it. This definitely reminds me a lot of Misfit of the Demon King Academy, which is season 2 has started, which I have to catch up on at some point here. But yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to talk about this or anything, comment down below. I'll try to comment on it, any posts. Otherwise, really hope you guys did enjoy. I really am sorry for this being so long. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video, and peace.